on here?
Hey. Does he dance it? He's fat still. Oh, he did it wrong. Did you see him poke his...
No, it don't fit!
You see him poke his foot out?
So big,
No, go back. Watch him poke his foot out when he did the Wakanda.
He has to do the Batman voice, but then he has to change into...
Watch it. Wait.
Point.
Not a good look. Wait, can we watch it again?
Oh, shit.
We are lucky.
Add on.
We did that on the boomerang. Watch his foot.
Points. Cute. That was cute. Tell him. That was cute.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. Got up on the toes.
All right.
Never, ever
My
gonna
shot
get
glass.
home.
Oh, my goodness.
Teacher shot glass. Oh, shit. I'm dropping phones.
This nigga.
Definitely not using that purple one. You can use the Black Panther purple one.
I'll take that one. That's mine. Anyway. All of these is mine.
Why is he
Wakanda forever.
fancy?
So
they're from a game that his
Volcano
friend got him.
That's when you pour the thing in and just like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Bring some of the stuff from Dad's house that he doesn't never use.
check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Does he need headphones?
Shane's probably not gonna want headphones.
We're not doing that shit again. We're not doing that shit
I can
again.
hear them.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I told you that line.
Who's gonna start freestyling? Shane or
He's
Ryan?
doing his intro to your podcast right now. He was doing the intro.
Yeah, this is where you
That was the intro. That's what we're doing.
You have to do the next
Yo.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
This is your show.
You
Do the next
keep
thing.
pumping this nigga up.
I'm glad that Jamie's here. Why?
Oh, my goodness.
Why can't you? What? What happened?
Where's your cigar?
I seen it coming, but it just hit me in the face.
Sweet mother of Moses. All right.
I'm ready. I don't even know what
I see.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking
sure
about?
I
I don't
am.
even know, but I'm ready.
Yeah, they're just doing the catch up.
Yeah. We're going to intro, shout out, whoever.
This has got video,
I
right?
don't know who to shout out.
I'm going to shout this nigga out and his furniture store.
That's great.
I'm going to shout this nigga out in the furniture store.
Please don't.
Hey, he got me.
It's not at all.
They got me on my couch too. We got the same couch.
We are in no way affiliated.
This is not. My name is Dave.
The opinions of the.
I'm a nigga, AKA Charlie Sheen, AKA Kurt.
Okay, sure. I like that.
All that.
Not
All the white men with beards.
Yes.
All right. Go home.
Oh shit. So you're introducing us? Go
I
ahead.
wasn't prepared.
I'm gonna do it anyway. It's for lame ass niggas.
Shane's really putting me on the second part of it. You don't even have to worry about this.
Yeah,
part
I'm just observing all this.
Yeah, no.
This is just their catch up.
This is your show, so I'm just listening.
You're gonna talk about drinking Tuesday tonight.
I'll just punch in here and there, you know.
Intro.
Oh shit,
Karen pissed. I told you.
Karen.
I told you.
We got a show to do. Hey, can we interview Karen?
It's over. This is all over.
Oh my god!
Hey, this nigga me.
We thought you were Carol or Karen, one of the two.
Yes! Oh my god!
Where are my babies?
Where are your
Where are my babies?
Who?
Esther.
Oh.
She's a bitch.
Esther. That's Veronica.
This
That's
is Shane's wife.
girlfriend.
This is my sister.
This bitch was just texting
You
me.
What was that? Did you malfunction just now? This nigga said,
I'm like so. I'm lost.
There's tacos if you want a taco.
You just video bombed the shit out of us.
First of all, no, you just fucked him up. Whatever shit.
The whole
Yeah,
situation.
I'm like, what happened?
This nigga glitched.
My bad.
I was like, what happened? I don't even know what
It's
happened.
like I've
What was
never
that?
seen this person before in my life. Do not process.
I don't compute. I don't compute.
Does not compute. What up, V?
We don't even until like I didn't mean to.
We're not even recording yet. We're still
You fucked it up. We're like 45 minutes in. It was going so good. You derailed the whole thing.
Shane was winning.
Taco.
No.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
No, what would I?
Stop.
Taco. Stop.
Run.
Stop.
What did I? No.
So
Is
when
this
you're on the
no
same
better?
word,
I'm not in it, right?
What's my sign?
good.
You- I forgot what it was.
Stop.
Run, nigga, tell that. What was that?
run tell that.
Run
That's my
tell.
lawyer.
Yeah. What was
was
it?
it?
What was it?
No, but what
It was run some
It was
pancake.
popcorn syrup.
Run that.
Run that
Popcorn
pancake.
oil.
Pancake syrup.
No,
Sorry.
You guys are all
signed,
saying different
but what was
words.
the sentence was
Pancake
run
syrup.
No, he signed that.
Oh.
But what was the sentence? Was
And
run
then I
that
messed it up
nigga
and
or
said
nigga
pancakes.
Run,
And
that?
she
Run
was
that
like,
shit, nigga.
Oh yeah, run that shit, nigga.
And I did pancakes somehow. I was like,
he did pancakes, sir.
pancakes, sir.
Do you want a beer? Oh wait, you're driving.
I mean, you guys not
You
reading
You
for a
got a
while,
couple
right?
hours.
You don't want nothing to drink? V.
I want it.
You want a
You
Jaeger?
said
I have
water.
Water.
Yeah.
What?
She's been for like a week, eating really good, exercising. Doing that
Oh
kind of
yeah.
stuff.
So you don't want no non-alcoholic beverage.
He has plenty of
I
Jaeger.
took
Take
what
care
you
of that
got.
shit.
You want a
You
Jaeger bomb?
water?
No.
You want a Jaeger
I'm
bomb?
totally good.
Derrick, you want a Jaeger bomb?
Veronica
Hell
does not fall
fucking
susceptible
no.
to
Derrick
peer
wants a
pressure.
Jaeger bomb.
No,
I
it's
know
Derrick
it.
wants a
I
Jaeger
know
bomb.
it.
No, he
Jaeger
doesn't.
bomb? Shane does.
What is a Jaeger bomb for Derrick? For 5.
What is fuck you, Brian? Okay, go ahead.
I don't have a cup.
I'm not.
Jaeger?
I'm not doing
Oh,
Jaeger.
those
at
are
all.
in the trash.
I'm waiting till I have
No,
to.
you're
I'm
gonna-
doing Shane's.
Yeah,
I'm not
Damon,
doing
you're getting another one.
I guess I am.
I'm not
You're
doing another
getting-
Jaeger.
You're doing another
I'm
Jaeger.
not
the
fucking
best.
doing another
You're
Jaeger.
gonna do
I'm
another.
waiting till next week.
You can do
I'm
another Jaeger.
doing my best.
I'm not.
Baby,
I won't.
Honestly,
I buy
Veronica,
them for us.
the Jaeger was like
Well,
coal
buy them
size.
for you.
You're good.
We fucked up.
It's like this big. It's literally.
For you, by you.
I brought the rest. You
It's
forgot.
like a baby.
Well, I don't want to bring all of them.
It's like a.
Well, now you did.
I wasn't planning on drinking all of them, but maybe.
Yes,
Maybe.
Yes, we need
Maybe.
Drunk Shane.
No.
We need Charlie Sheen for this one.
No.
Hey.
Don't do it. Stop.
I like Silver Shane, but I think Drunk Shane would be a lot.
Oh no,
a
you
lot
don't even understand.
A
Drunk
lot.
Shane.
Drunk Shane's live.
better.
Drunk Shane is the magnificent.
That's what I want to see. Now I want to see it. Now I want to see.
Look,
Now that's.
Drunk Shane is regular Shane, Super Saiyan. That's what.
Oh! Super Saiyan Blue?
Brian and
Blue.
Derrick.
Oh!
Silver Shane just got
They're
vaccine.
new, so
Yeah, fuck Super Saiyan.
I'm not doing
damn.
Jaeger.
That's
No
some
one.
bullshit.
I don't care.
I don't
what
have
no
to.
one-
I didn't do this.
I
Okay,
am
this is
not-
against.
I swear to God, I'm not doing Jaeger right now.
Well, you are next week.
If Brian's getting on a
Shane,
jet
this is
ski.
not funny. This is,
Next weekend we got a
this,
deal.
this is
We
not
got
a joking
deal.
matter.
We gotta get on my jet ski. We gotta get on my
What
jet
are
ski.
you guys doing next weekend?
Not getting on a jet ski or drinking Jaeger. Neither of those.
You guys are welcome to come over though.
V for Shane.
Let's
Yeah,
do it. Can
we'll
we
see.
do it? Can we do it Saturday so he doesn't have to work?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to work. How did I get two?
Because
Look,
one was supposed to be
them-
Derek's.
One of them was for Derrick,
Derek's.
but he's being a
I'm-
wet bread right now.
Oh, you
You're
were
wet
there.
bread.
I was about to say, don't you call me that.
Come
I
on,
swear to
now.
God,
You know,
I'll be-
Don't be a stick in the mud. Don't do it. Don't do it.
don't be a sack of rocks.
You have no idea.
Tiny pooper.
Next weekend is Mother's Day and Veronica's birthday, though.
That's true.
Next
that's
weekend
right.
we're in Cinnamon Valley.
Yeah, it's gonna be a situation. Yeah. Oh, goddamn obligations. Goddamn it.
Yes,
They're
Grimson.
planned for
Yes,
next
please.
week, but it's your birthday and we're out of
The
town.
bad part of any of that
Oh,
is that
Yeah.
she,
I know.
is
I know.
obligated.
It's
I'm not.
I know.
but then I am.
By association.
I figured
I
that's
still wanted to
By-
Holy
do
shit.
Oh.
By
I was gonna drink
association.
this weekend.
Surprise.
I told her, I said, but
You know, like when
At
you,
all.
you know
By
when you go to
association.
Sam's Club, you get the big ass thing of popsicles, and it's the two ones, two sticks stuck together. That's what the shit is right there.
The twin.
I don't
and I
want to.
wanted
Two
to be
popsicle
closer
sticks.
to my birthday.
I don't want to go at all.
right, like right
No,
now.
Mom, that
We're
was-
recording? Or
No, we're not.
No, I said
You were busy.
I wouldn't do that to any of us.
I hope.
But I have
Just
done it
saying for your
before.
birthday, like, oh,
I wouldn't do that,
Wait,
but I
what?
will on occasion.
What?
He's not doing one. He's being a bin now.
I'm wait. Wait,
Oh.
wait, I'm sorry. What? You said
took
we
the
were
words
not
from
doing
my
that.
head.
You just said we
The
were not
words
doing
from
that.
my head.
We are not.
No.
We are not
You
doing
did
that.
After Mother's Day on Shane's day off.
God damn it.
He'll accept that.
You know what I need?
yeah.
Like
You
the
know what
Willy
I mean?
Wonka
We're
with
still
the
here.
mechanic
Not
glass
doing
in
it.
the air.
Okay.
The shit just
We'll figure
went.
it out. I'll tell you what
You know what I need?
off, and then
Yes.
if it
A life?
I need us to do our shit
I
again.
mean, he goes to work.
Where
and
we
all
went
that.
from the smallest
We can come over.
to the biggest
So
bottle.
work.
And kept all the
And
bottles.
we
No,
kept
thank you.
all the
I feel like
bottles.
there's,
Yeah,
there's some more steps now.
Yes,
More
yes.
gradual.
In my room, aka the garage.
Oh, you put that in your room.
I didn't live there.
I didn't want my clothes to smell like cigarette smoke when I went to school the next day. Okay, that's
You
why I lived in the
gotta do
garage.
Febreze easy.
I didn't live
That's
there.
how.
So I had no problem.
They were off.
I had no problem doing it. 'cause I lived
They
there.
were up and away.
I fucked up.
They were up and away on the shelf, like the little Funkos up there. They were off.
I didn't have a stake in that claim. So
They were off in the distance.
Like, hey, I'm
So you're not gonna do it,
California.
I'm not doing
The 7th.
Hey, King
I
Nun.
hate fucking
When
you.
can
You know, bro.
Derrick,
Just
Derrick,
I
this is
take-
like this.
Yeah,
I take one for you every week.
Derrick,
Like,
don't do it.
I'm here.
Don't do it the great value way. Mix it into
Derrick, I came over here with the intention of no
It
liquor.
doesn't- it's not
Only
as
beer.
bad
I only
as
brought beer. I gotta work tomorrow. I didn't choose to drink liquor. But
Cool.
Just
It chose
last,
me.
Last one.
I didn't choose this.
I
But
will-
it
Okay,
chose me.
yeah,
They haven't been back to California since.
No, we're not doing
Okay,
that.
then that's your choice. That's your choice.
Oh, wait,
That's your
wait.
choice.
Nah,
That's your
So
choice.
I'm excited because I want
that's not fair.
We
You
got
can't
this.
use that.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
So
yeah,
these two
Well, I
little
want to meet her kids, yeah.
This
but
is
I
like
want them to
one-
meet, her and her
20
husband.
milliliters
Yeah.
milliliters.
compared to the bottle next week.
Yep.
So if you do this,
Yep.
so then I'm not just kidding.
No, that's
Derrick, you
Yeah.
need to drink this
That is
because you don't
what-
have your
I
cigar.
said
This
you
will
said
make
I
up
had to
to your
drink
cigar.
one next week.
The bottle next week.
Barely.
and
I don't
and
have to
gotta
drink this one. That was the
no,
deal.
I
This
know
will
you don't
take the
have to.
place
of your
But I'm
cigar.
asking if you could just
not doing it.
Yes, the place of your cigar.
You don't have the cigar, so you need
Not
this.
doing
just give it to me.
It's
I'll
the
do
same
both.
effect.
Not doing it.
It's
You don't gotta do them both.
I'm
No,
going to.
He has to.
I don't have to.
He
Well,
has
give me half.
I don't have to.
You
You
don't
have
have to do
I
anything
don't,
but
I
say
don't
like
have
a
to.
nine.
I want to.
We'll split one. We'll split one.
All right. Want me to pour some in here?
Yeah, does it have?
These niggas, I hate
God damn it, this game.
this.
It's good. It's good for your.
It's
everything.
not good for
It's
shit.
good for your health.
Not good for shit. Look, her face tells me all like she's like, ugh.
Veronica doesn't
What?
really do.
She don't do
drink
Jaeger
like
bombs
that.
like
Neither
that.
do I.
You did.
She loves
God
Tiger.
damn
Don't
it.
lie
No,
to
when
you.
he's not when he's not
I
telling
got
y'all the truth
broke.
about is
Oh,
we
I
did a
never check
pyramid
those
at the
messages.
bar one
That's
night
why I hate that
of-
shit.
Of
Missed
Jaeger
those.
bombs.
That's why I hate
pyramid.
it.
That's pyramid of Jaeger bombs. We would
Like
do
glasses.
it
If I was
like
playing
the
Call of Duty,
glasses,
then I really
like
wasn't
the
paying
pyramids of
attention.
Giza type shit.
Wall of China. Just,
One-fourth scale.
Right?
That's
All
why.
right.
That's why I don't like this shit no more.
Nah.
It's his fault.
Nah, that's not.
Nothing can make me not like it anymore.
I'll never
I
not
went
like
past
it.
that.
I'll be
Oh, yeah.
85 years old drinking these.
Oh.
When I get dementia,
You gonna forget that you even like this shit.
Never forget.
but then I'm gonna re-like this shit all over again.
Damn. Oh. That's delicious.
It is not.
That
So good.
actually,
You gotta mix it with it.
you have to mix it because it tastes like it tastes like bubble gum.
You
It
put
does
it.
taste like
If you do it like that, it's too extreme. It's like really bitter and really sweet. You gotta like put them together. That's the whole reason why you drop the shot.
He's like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
I'll
You need to
trust your
walk over
word
to
for
Karen's
it.
house for a little bit.
Damn.
Karen!
Karen is requesting a meeting.
Karen-
Karen is summoning you.
Karen is my
summoning.
friend. Hey,
She
Karen.
was over there
Karen.
with cotton. That's what,
Karen, these
He's
niggas
over here
are
losing
That
shit.
Karen or that Karen?
Her name really is
Karen,
Karen.
these niggas
No, I know, the
Karen,
one that calls the cops
call
on
the
us.
cops.
These
The one
motherfuckers.
that
No,
calls the cops
Call the
is
cops.
Sylvia downstairs.
I thought that one called the cops was last time, though.
All these bitches call the
we think
cops.
not. We think it was Sylvia.
Okay, she's the one that messages you
Karen,
asking if
call the
everything's
cops
okay
and
whenever there's a bunch
motherfuckers.
of black people.
Yeah.
Karen,
Call the cops.
Karen, Carol, Sylvia. All the bitches.
He had five.
All to
Yes,
yes.
they went to Long Beach.
They'll all call all
Now
the
he's ready.
authorities.
Yeah, he's ready.
They will not
Yes.
stop until
Hey.
we're stopped.
this was the shame that I needed.
Yes.
He went
Hey,
there,
I'm
they're
with
gonna
it.
he by
call
I'm with it.
himself.
I'm with it.
Yes,
Him
indeed.
and 4 of his friends went. And they stayed the whole weekend. They left Friday, came back Sunday. He had fun. Well, there he is.
Are we
Speak
still
of.
outside? Huh? Are you still trying to sleep? Okay, you're
He
up.
was eating.
For sure.
The ninja don't need to be quiet.
First,
He knows how to center himself and go to
Yeah.
sleep.
He had his
Complete
music playing.
meditation.
He was in his own zone.
He's leveling up in there.
Yeah.
He's evolving. He's
evolving, yes.
He's in the
He's a
chamber.
Charmander right now.
No. What's after Charmander? It's not just Charizard.
Charizard.
Right?
He's
Charmeleon.
a
That's what it is.
Charmeleon.
Yes,
He's
yes.
a Charmeleon.
Charmeleon sounds better. Good job, son. Thank you.
He knows.
He's okay.
I used to know all that shit.
I know, right?
Squirtle,
It's a blast.
Squirtle, no, War Turtle.
War Turtle,
Yes.
Bulbasaur,
Ivysaur,
and then
and
what's the
then-
big one? Venusaur.
God.
Nobody
damn,
fuck with
son.
Bulbasaur.
Hey.
Nobody fuck with Bulbasaur.
Not
Squirtle was
really.
the best.
Everybody fuck with the fire and the water.
Yeah.
Nobody fucks with the
And then
leaves
Pikachu.
and shit.
Pikachu
He
wasn't
only goes
officially a
twice.
starter.
No, I know he only has two, but you know.
Pikachu wasn't a starter either.
I used to know all the 150 Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's
But
more than
after
that now.
I
when
can't
they,
fuck with
when,
all
they,
them.
when they started adding all the
700 Pokemon?
There's many more than
No,
that.
I don't know none of them.
diamonds and sapphires
None of
and
it.
the black
No.
The big ass blue dragon.
That's why you see the water
Yeah.
over
I
there on
know
the
they
table.
got
The
big
water.
stuff. Like,
The ultimate nigga was Mewtwo, nigga, back
Yes.
in the day. Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah.
Killing everything.
It's a wrap.
Charizard too.
Chime in.
This is
You're
no
not
shit.
thinking
I
about
don't
He
know
only
what
fucks with cigars and jet
the
skis.
fuck is going
Cigars and jet
on.
skis only. That's it.
Nigga,
No,
we talking about
On a jet ski
Me
with
Too's
cigar.
and Charmanders and War Turtles and shit.
Cigars.
Is that, hey yo, is War Turtle like Ninja Turtle's other brother that we didn't talk about?
He went to
That's
war.
on
It's
That's on
Ninja
Twitch?
it's a
No,
Ninja Turtle
this
from
is
Vietnam.
Pokemon.
Oh, okay,
Vietnam.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's too many.
Makes sense.
That's way too much now.
That's
no.
too many
Makes
Pokemon.
sense.
No.
That's not even all of them. You still
Yeah,
got
that's ridiculous.
I don't know all those.
There used to be 150
Okay.
Pokemon.
I don't know.
500? Did that say 500?
After
Hold on.
150, they're not real
How
Pokemon.
many
They're
Pokemon?
Digimon.
715
They're all
in the game.
Digimon.
How much?
715 in the game.
Those are all Digimon.
715?
In the game.
Oh,
Yes.
More after that.
Way too many different iterations of Pokemon since like generations.
Yes, let Michael tell you. He'll tell you.
Like when you were a kid and like growing up, there's so many different.
He said when you were a kid there was 2
So
Pokemon.
you know how we were like,
When you were a kid there was only 2.
It was
That was 3,000.
You just aged me a lot.
Just so you know, Dad.
so we have the Jurassic, Triassic, and all those eras. That's how they do in Pokemon now. There's
Is
a
that
show
real?
called-
Is that
Yeah, that's true.
so? They're Jurassic
They're
and
dinosaurs?
Triassic, and they're all in the park.
No,
Are they all the same
she's
together?
comparing-
I didn't.
They're all
Are they all the same park? Right?
We
That's
definitely
another
island.
thing. That's
Oh,
another
yes.
island.
So
That's something
now
else.
you're where you need to be.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's one of these things. It's not like the
So
other.
they're not in all
This
park.
is
They're
gonna
not
be
in the park
greatest
together.
episode.
They never have been in a park. No
Are y'all
parks.
I'm so
recording?
glad you're here, Ron. No,
Only
no,
islands.
I can't. She is, because we're on Twitch right now, probably.
If you want to set up our island with the secret candy, you can get all the Pokemon. I guarantee
Oh.
you.
And evolve all the niggas.
Yes.
What?
The final destination.
That's a movie. I know that one. I know that one. I know what we're talking about. I'm on board.
Yep. You know that one.
What was your favorite Final Destination movie?
What is he
I
barbecuing?
don't remember.
I heard
I
barbecue.
would like to say the second one.
Roller
Second
coaster
one?
one?
Yeah, second.
Is he
I
making
did.
that chicken?
Too.
But I never at least
Is he making that chicken that he made last time?
And then the sausages.
That chicken he made last
It
time.
wasn't
that was
his
like the
favorite
best chicken
because
ever.
I didn't like watching that shit because I
Everyone's
feel like
gonna be
no
gone
matter
by the
what I
time
was
I
going
barbecue.
to do,
Well, you were gonna
no matter what I was going to do, I was going to die.
I mean, yeah, but
We
everyone's
said at the start of the podcast.
This nigga has
That
you on
podcast's
word.
gonna
We
be
should've been
closed
re-
like a
have you been
knife.
recording
He
this
has
whole time?
work tomorrow.
I've been recording you guys.
Oh,
you guys
shit.
have not been
You're
recording.
recording? Oh no.
He said,
Dave just quit.
God damn it. It's the wrong path.
Shane's like, where's the marker at? Where is that marker?
What just fell?
Michael's foot.
It sounded like something hit the
Are you gonna
ground.
make a bomb?
that's what I'm saying. What is, hey, go watch. What is he doing? Go to his room. What is that?
I hate.
It's a science
You know, I
project.
told you there was a thin line and there was one over, and that's what happened.
Those
Yeah.
big ass bottles.
Please,
Please.
happened.
For now.
Hey, don't ever throw those away. Give them to me, please.
She stores toys and
So
stuff.
she's making the bomb. Like, what is going on?
No, she stores
Oh.
blocks.
Those are like the best storage things ever.
She puts blocks and stuff in
Michael.
cars.
Legos and shit.
When you run out of that protein, give us
Save
the
them for me.
The judge.
Yeah.
Big
the
red
jug.
one.
Yeah.
He's gonna make a bomb. Leave him
Alright.
alone. He's gonna make a big ass science project.
Boy, here we go.
Rocket shoots up there. The parachute comes down. You've seen it on
All
TV.
right. Can we
All right.
can we start this up, please?
Oh.
You told us you were already recording. You already.
No, their podcast has not
The
started.
cat's out of the bag. So what is this? The second podcast?
Yes,
That's
this
Twitch.
is backup.
This is okay.
This is YouTube
Oh,
video.
So
Were
are,
you ever
people
able
are
to
watching this
get
shit
that
as we're
audio?
going on.
I'm trying to decipher. There's bits and pieces that it's not picking up because of the sound from being too
Full
far away.
disclaimer: if this blows up when we become rich, I want my cut 20% at least.
He's showing you the name.
But are you
No.
Dave? Are you Dave?
Dave, I want Dave
authorizing.
and Shane's cut.
He's doing his
and
authorization.
There might be a sticker over that camera, so it might be looking
No,
blurry.
no contract has been signed. This
Yeah,
is not
I have not
happening.
signed any
He
disclaimers.
gets nothing.
Let me tell you
He
something.
gets absolutely nothing.
I'm looking at the camera right now.
Call JG Wentworth. They got the money. I promise.
Anybody that
It's
gets on
my
this
money, and
podcast
I want it now.
before we're monetized is doing this shit for free.
No consent is given. I'm a prisoner. Help
go
me.
ahead and-
Save me. I'm being held this moment.
Turn that better around.
Jay-Z, ho.
I thought I had it on the right side.
You had it facing you.
You were looking.
No, we have the
The
name.
name
You
is.
cannot see that from the camera.
Okay, this is
Grandpa,
fine.
Slap him. Slap him. Fuck.
The ultimate grandpa napkin. Right out of his pocket. Back in his pocket.
Hey, wait, okay. Hey, I gotta
That was
say
before
this.
the babies. Don't blame the babies on
I'm
that.
gonna say only white people have napkins in their.
No,
not
that is the ultimate
That's not
grandpa
true.
I've never.
napkin.
You have napkins?
I always have.
Always. That's why
napkin
Shane
or
just
something.
Napkin gang!
I take that back. I take that back. My
Fill this.
bad.
Next
Only
thing
old people have napkins in their pockets. Okay, go ahead. Let's go. My bad. I
I
didn't
think
mean
Shane's
can't
younger
only
than
old
you.
people.
Just
Huh?
accept
I
it.
think
I
Shane's
can't
younger
back
than
that up.
you.
Is he?
I think so. How old are you?
Shane.
Yeah, he's way younger than you.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What?
The very
There's
tender
nobody
age
here way younger than me.
Shane's like
Shane's
my
30.
age.
35
Veronica
No,
Yeah.
is way younger.
You're 35.
minus 5.
No,
No,
he's
you're-
already
you're-
35.
Michael's
You're
only 19.
Michael's
You're-
in there
you're-
fucking right now.
Per-
For other reasons.
At the table, Veronica is the youngest.
No, Steph is.
No,
She's
we're
a year
the-
younger than me.
No, how old are you?
Turning 32 this year.
I'm turning 33.
There's no one way younger than me at this
you're
table.
older than you.
She's
I am the
32.
youngest.
There's
I am
no one.
30.
How old are you?
Okay,
She's
he's
36.
technically.
We're way younger than you.
I'm like,
That's the
like,
difference.
You're only 4 years younger than me.
Way
He's
younger.
older than you.
I'll be 33.
You.
Technically,
Right,
technically,
babe, how
you
old
are
am I?
older than Shane.
That's fine.
How old am
Okay.
I?
But he said he's way younger than me.
No,
He's
no,
not
wait,
way
that's
younger
okay.
than me.
Yeah.
He is younger.
We're all way younger than you.
First of all,
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, and Superman this hoe.
Damn.
Sorry.
Superman. Superman. I hope that got on camera. Yes.
I don't know what
High
that
five.
What's the
Mr.
new
Murphy.
song? What's the new
Yes.
Soulja Boy
What's the new
song?
Soulja Boy? I don't know.
I don't know. The new
does
song
it-
like about
Oh, he does
the
have.
girl shaking
I
her
don't-
butt or something.
I don't know Super. I don't
heard
know.
heard
Soulja
about it.
Boy.
You're only 4
You
years
do.
younger than I.
You just did
He
it.
has
That
no
was
new
it?
Soldier Boy.
Oh, just
That was it?
old
When
one.
I was a senior
Just the
in
one
high
hit
school,
wonder.
you were a freshman. So we
Are you
were.
sure about that?
Yes, nigga.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. If you're 4 years
He
younger
said,
than
I
me,
can do math.
I understand that.
I don't know if he's that good at math. That's what I got a
I'm
question.
not that good at the harder math.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
I passed algebra in
Oh, I
You
passed
admitted
algebra.
to that.
in junior high though.
That's. Where junior high did you go to?
He was at Garces.
That one.
Wait, Garces is not a junior
I know,
high.
but he went to Garces.
You went to
so
Little
I passed algebra in junior high.
You went to Little Garces then.
Is that what it is? Chipman.
Baby Garces.
Chipman Baby Garces.
Chipman is Garces.
I don't know.
Oh, really? Okay.
I didn't even know they made classes that Shane went to, so I was.
I don't know they had baby Garces.
I didn't know that either. I just know that.
No, no, no,
That was something new. That was
Maybe
something
Einstein's.
That's right.
We're going on a trip. Baby rocket ship.
All right.
new.
Zooming through the sky.
Stop it.
Well, that's
We need to get started. What the fuck is going
all right, all
on?
right. Because we keep doing this extra bullshit.
It's your fault.
We could have had
Oh,
at least
it's
3
not.
podcasts recorded
It's
by
the
now.
Jaeger.
Absolutely.
It's the Jaeger,
We
bro.
didn't even do the Jaeger at the end.
Exactly. It's your fault. I have
We
no
blame
problem.
you for this, by the way.
Every time I see Stephanie's phone, I'm like, whoa, the Matrix, what time is it, really?
Is it still like that? Yeah.
Never was in the
Oh,
military.
our military time.
Never was in the military.
Minus 12, minus 12.
Intro.
I have a
Shout outs.
Shout out.
Shout out Shane.
Shout out anyone.
Don't shout out the
No.
furniture store until a
I'm not.
different-
I'm not.
Shout out
gonna-
Scottie Pippen.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
gonna-
Stars.
Because he
I'm
goes
not gonna. I'm
drunk.
not
You
gonna-
could just
I'm
literally,
just kidding.
honestly, you could literally just thank everybody that tunes in every
That's
week
what
and
I'm
listens to
gonna
you.
do.
Shout out you guys. Shout out to all of you that are listening and tuning in. And
Are we recording you like the pep talk, or are you going to record
No,
after
I'm-
they know?
I'm
recording
hyping them up.
She's our producer, so she's helping us.
I'm
It's
hyping
okay.
them up.
We need help.
Not yet, nigga.
So you think all of the
Just-
listeners, all you
just
guys
shut
that
the
are
fuck up
supporting
until
us
I point.
continuously, blah blah blah.
How
This
does
is my good side. Do I need to
I
turn
didn't
around?
agree to that at all.
No, you're good. That's
This is
your
my
good
good
side.
side.
You're
Okay.
good.
All right.
I'm just going to listen.
She's my producer. I gotta listen to her. She knows what she's talking about.
Oh my god, you look like you're.
Yeah.
Nigga, did you
I
say?
feel like that was Michael when he was at the dinner party. Like,
Is this my good side?
He said, "I'm not gonna just do party."
When do we pull this out? Make a beat. Make a beat. When do we put this down? I'm gonna put this shit on right here. The fuck? You got the shit wrong shit like this.
Nigga, we're making
This
beats.
is the one right here.
No.
I
Okay.
like this stuff.
I gotta get another. I gotta get 2 mics
You gotta get the shit.
that go into this.
He needs the right microphone,
yeah,
not the
that right
USB.
mic.
You gotta
Oh
get the
my
right
God.
thing.
Once I get it, this is
God
gonna
damn,
be.
it's a lot of plugs in there.
That's the
This is gonna be
podcaster. That's
live
why.
Once I
Yeah,
get the right
That
shit.
shit is
Invite me
funny.
over when you get the plugs for this shit. God damn.
He's over here making beats.
A-Rap music.
He's gonna be Joe Budden's on this.
That's that trap beat.
All right, nigga. All
That's
right.
that trap beat.
It works, I know it.
He's gonna be like Joe Budden.
Say that next Tristan.
tell you.
Napkin King. I'm dead from that.
Oh my
Right.
god.
All right.
I can't.
Oh, this? Don't worry. That'll make a return.
It's alright. Me and Steph are the Trekkie hard, so.
Oh, you guys got me sweating. Come on, let's go.
Woo!
It's hot in here.
That's the Jaeger.
That's the
Hitter. The stick of money.
Oh,
Yay.
Hello,
Did you say you're gonna turn your AC on and pull out
Thank
your
you.
phone?
Yeah.
yeah, it's on
What?
his phone.
In the.
Yeah, I get it.
We got the beat machine over here. Beat machine.
It's the beat machine.
We got extra shit over here.
Joe Budden literally pushes that pew, 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 all the time throughout his entire podcast.
I'm. Everything will be.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You got 6 months.
God damn it.
Oh.
6 months.
Pressure.
If you don't get this shit
No.
right,
Pressure.
Oh,
I'll make my own podcast.
In 6 months. In 6 months, it will be the year
I'm
anniversary.
gonna have the
so
fucking.
Yeah.
We're at the 6 month mark right now.
I'm gonna have the fucking sound machine with the fucking soundboard there.
You can even shout that out.
Air horn.
That this is the 6 months.
Funk Flex, drop a bomb. I'm gonna have that shit. If you ain't got your shit right, I'm coming through to knock the buildings down.
All right.
Oh, get your shit right, because I'm gonna come through with it.
Let's
Stream
go.
Deck.
Let's go.
Elgato Stream Deck. Like
Yeah.
$199.
How you pronounce Ducey?
Yes.
That sounds like I'm douchey.
Juicy.
Or you sound like you said pussy.
I don't
with
think
a
you
D.
said either of those words right.
Yeah.
That's something else. The doozy. I'm telling you the doozy.
That sounds like something else. I don't know.
You
what.
might have to
Douche? How?
up the
Juicy.
age rating limit.
Huh?
Do say.
Douce.
Yeah, not
If I
doozy.
do say so
Not the
myself.
Doocy.
If I do say so
Don't get a
myself.
bottle of doozy. Don't get a cup of doozy.
Wait, can I get this going?
Just hit the button. Just hit the button.
It's Shane's fault.
No, I have to.
I haven't did it.
Douce.
All right, be quiet. I'm gonna let you listen. I'm gonna listen.
All right.
I'm gonna listen. I'm
I'm
talking
an
again.
intro us.
Do it.
He got my control over me. I'll be quiet.
Goddamn, who emptied the whole mag on it?
God.
This is 52. What the fuck?
We might have to send
Somebody
Veronica to
emptied
the
the whole
store.
mag of the mini
No, we don't.
Meisters.
No, we
That
don't.
was us.
The Mini Meisters. I never seen that before.
The mini Meisters.
I never knew it was called that.
Somebody fucked it up.
So Juice is Jay-Z's alcohol.
Yeah, no, I know.
So
That's-
on the song
Record all
where he
this. This
says,
shit is
if
good
I do say
content.
so myself, if I do
We
say so
need to-
myself, he's
That's
saying
me.
do say. If
Ah,
I do say so myself.
I didn't know that.
If I
This shit
do
Jamie-
say so
I knew that
myself.
was
Why is
Jay-Z.
Jamie more hip hop than us, guys? I don't understand
We
it.
have a problem with that.
Two
Look, that's why we got this producer.
We are
just
black.
information.
What is going? What is?
Look at our skin
Look at our
tone.
skin
Dark black,
tone.
black.
Dark skin.
Kevin. March 23rd, 1040.
Did it just get to you?
Wait, March 23rd? What the fuck? Oh, today. 9:51. Shane, why don't you drinking Jägermeister? Kevin just texted me. Why don't you drinking Jägermeister? Why don't you drinking Jägermeister?
He must be
yeah.
drinking some too.
Yeah, that's a perfect
He must have some.
Kevin.
He must have some.
Bro.
All right.
Oh, I
Say,
give.
sit your ass down.
We gotta get
We
this
gonna-
started.
we about
And
to
he's
do
not a
it.
part of this one. This is for you
Yeah, this
guys.
is
So
all you.
Yeah, we
gonna
can
jump
that's
in.
fine.
So then shut the fuck up.
I've only been
Hi, Kev.
partaking in your conversations.
All right. Intro?
You do the intro.
Okay.
Good. I don't care.
You want me to introduce us both, or you want
It's
me
a-
to say
it's a-
my name and then you say yours, or like?
What do you guys normally do?
I know.
We've
I'm-
never had a.
We
set
don't
thing.
have a set thing. We
for
just
our
like
intro. We
we
just
just
go.
wing
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's just supposed to start at 8 o'clock.
Off topic with Brad, and then you enter in Derrick, and
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
I'm gonna introduce you pretty much right away after he says
Are
his
you?
name. Yeah, because
You don't want to wait till the show when we start having them in, because are we including them from the beginning?
You can do like a precursor saying, "Oh, and we have a special guest
we
with
have,
us
we're gonna have a
tonight."
special guest
That's
with us.
gonna join
yeah,
us for our
later.
game.
And then you guys
yeah,
should go into
we
it.
introduce them
Yeah,
later.
you
Yeah,
gotta go
just
into
as a
it.
precursor saying,
You
"Hey,
need
this
to
is
say
what's
at the
gonna
beginning, but it
happen."
comes in
then-
later.
so are we gonna have
Exactly.
our talk, like our serious, the shit?
Yeah.
No, we don't have to. It's whatever you want to. We just haven't talked about anything what we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
We can.
Here we go.
Do you know about Django?
Django Unchained?
I don't know why this
I
keeps
don't
being
know
brought
about
up.
You know about Django?
I don't know about it, but I
Yeah,
know
what I mean
of it.
specifically what?
The dog?
Oh yeah,
police
the
dog?
canine
Okay.
dog that passed that
No,
got shot.
so so my thought when
Let's save it for the
So
recording.
we'll go into that. We'll talk about that.
Talk
and
about
then
current
we'll
events.
We'll go into the stabbing chick. They got
Okay, so
about
what's
this.
your opinion? Okay, do I need to ask?
No, I'll give my opinion during the shit.
I'd rather it be
Right
live.
off the rip.
I want it to be
That way
live,
it's not
like,
rehearsed.
Real, yeah,
Right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
I may
That's
be
the best way.
contradictory to you.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
That's
We
better.
like that
That's
though.
better.
We like
Yes.
that.
All right.
Perfect.
All right. Are we ready?
The raw, the real.
That way you're kind of getting everyone's opinions included.
I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Okay. What is on?
Michael stuff.
Michael, could you shut your door, please?
I was gonna say,
Or turn it down?
He can't hear you.
He can't hear us at
Please.
all. So you get quieter.
I beg of you. The power of Christ compels you. I need a young priest and an old priest.
A young priest and an old priest. You saw what I did, right? You saw that. You saw what I did.
Just
So, can you turn that down?
oh,
Can you turn that Japanimation down?
Hello? Can you turn your music down?
just a smidge.
Exactly.
Just a smidge.
Just a little bit. All right.
Just like 38%.
What do you have your setting on for your Yeti? What's
It's
your?
on,
Is it
Not
on the
enough.
heart where it's
The wrong
only
one.
angled this way, or is it on the whole room?
is it on the whole room?
It's on the whole room.
Yeah.
You know you can
So
angle it
if
to
I-
where it's just.
If I do it like that,
But we need all of us.
it's not gonna pick up a lot of his shit if it's just
Yeah.
angled towards me and him.
Okay, it won't be like more
No, yeah.
like a
No,
cone.
there's no like in this area. It's just
But I didn't know
it's
if it was more
either
gonna
the
be
whole
like coned
room
out versus.
or it's.
I'd
right
rather
in
I'd
front
rather
of
have it like the encompassing the room because hopefully we can keep the noise down. But that's normally how we've always been doing it.
Okay.
Is that way
That's
because
I just wasn't sure because I know it has the different settings for the
yeah,
different-
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
if it's 2 or if it's
Actually, let me see. Let me just
do a test run.
let me try it.
Good.
Hello, check,
Test,
check.
test. See, as you turn it to me, it picks me up, but as you turn
Hello?
it,
Check,
it
check.
doesn't.
Testicles.
Oh
Testicles.
no, yeah.
No, it doesn't pick him up.
Yeah, it doesn't pick him up
It's
that
just,
well.
it was different.
All right, we'll go back to this.
Test.
Yeah.
Just checking to try to eliminate.
Test.
That turns it. Ooh,
Oh shit!
I was gonna say, don't do that.
Damn.
Don't do
You
that.
did your game?
Yeah.
You can turn it.
Fucking
Yeah, turn it down.
That loud ass nigga.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta keep the same level so then you know what you're affecting. Test.
Test,
Sounds
test.
good, yeah.
Test. 1, 2. Check. 1,
Testicles.
2.
Testicles while under watch.
Yeah.
What?
Am I coming in? Loud and clear.
Am
Turn my
I-
mic up. Turn my snare up. I can't hear my snare.
Name the 5 hottest rappers alive.
Get my bass.
Dylon, and Dylon.
You're too close, man.
I spit hot fire.
Can't get
Jokes
them big
and
ass
jokes
spaghetti.
and jokes. Spaghetti,
Next, you go sit there
spaghetti.
and do your taxes.
Is that what's hot in the
You
streets
got
right
to
now?
cut some onions?
Taxes?
Cut onions?
You gonna cut onions? Is that what's hot right now?
Hot in the
Huh?
streets?
I need y'all to walk down. What street was it to go get some Cambodian breast milk?
The breast milk from a virgin.
I fuck Katie.
What's he doing the laugh?
All right.
Get him in with some balloons. Everybody breast milk.
Oh, this shit is
Dave
gonna
Chappelle
Gotta see
Appreciation
with your
Podcast.
eyes wide open.
this is gonna be weird and fun.
Is Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch?
Wayne Brady, bitch. Okay. me.
Test.
Me.
Ready?
Ah.
What was that?
Warming up.
Shamanaya.
Shadabananda.
Speaking in tongues, let's go. Come on, nigga. Shit.
What would Brian Boitano do right now? That's all I want to know.
Brian
What
Boitano
would
do?
Brian
He was
Boitano-
here today. Probably kicking ass or two.
God
We're
damn.
not gonna get through this episode.
I'm sorry.
We're not gonna get through this episode.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Turn this a little bit more this way. Okay. Check. All right. Ready? And Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to Off Topic. I'm half of your host, Brian.
You ain't half of nothing. First of all,
I'm half of the host of the show.
Okay, but that sounded
It
weird.
sounded weird.
I didn't like it.
Should I do it again?
You're a co-host.
I'm half of the host. Hosts, plural. Two of us.
All right, can we start this over? I didn't like it.
We're not starting shit over.
All right,
I'm Brian, that's Derrick.
I'm Derrick.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's happening?
what up?
So thank you for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate everyone following us and giving us some likes and everything. I just want to say I'm very happy to announce that we have a special, very special segment for us tonight. What
was that? First of all,
that was our mysterious drum roll.
What just happened?
We had a sound effect that came in at the wrong time.
Oh, okay.
But
Go ahead.
We're gonna be correcting those situations.
Okay.
But we do have a fun show planned out for everyone
We do.
tonight.
That's true.
We're gonna be playing Drunk Jeopardy, everyone. Yes.
I'm not good at regular Jeopardy. I don't know if
No.
Drunk Jeopardy's gonna work out.
It has to. I mean, because we got questions we gotta answer and we got shit going on. And while I say that, we have a special guest that's on with us today.
Okay. That was a drum roll.
That was where the drum. There we go, the drum roll. Yeah, that's the worst fucking drum roll I've ever heard.
Why? Yeah, he did not play the drums.
No, he didn't.
Either that or he had no
He is
rhythm.
not mechanical.
He had no rhythm.
Not a drummer.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, so everybody, I just want you guys to know who we got on here tonight. We got my nigga Shane, aka David, aka Charlie Sheen, aka Kurt Russell. He's all the white men with beards. Like he's
All of them.
You white, you Ben Affleck.
And he's buff Ben Affleck from Batman.
Don't short
from
me.
Batman vs Superman.
Don't short me. I want all of them.
How you doing, brother?
Doing good.
Thank you for
Welcome
coming on the
you
show. I appreciate
to the
it.
Happy to be here.
Yes,
I
indeed.
couldn't wait. Long time coming.
Yes. So while I probably did this all wrong because
Yes.
he probably wasn't supposed to be introduced until later,
What just happened?
but we can add him to the show, like
Our
the actual
producer is mad at us right now because
show. Yeah,
we did this
she's
shit all
she's shaking
wrong.
her head, and
As she should.
we're probably gonna get replaced. So I just want you guys to
Too
know.
bad it's our show, so
I know,
we can't
right?
get replaced.
It's our
I mean,
show,
it's-
so
it's-
I
we're
mean,
doing
I don't
this.
know.
Next podcast is Women Take Over, so I mean.
We're gonna actually get replaced.
Yes.
So the next one is gonna be the women takeover, which is basically the women pretty much reprimanding us for our fuck up when we had our What Women Want episode, and
I thought we were pretty accurate.
So I know from what the women told me later, we fucked up because we were like really wrong on a lot of the shit.
Oh.
But they gave us points for trying and giving our interpretation
Right.
of what women want. So
it was men's version
it was
of
men's ideas of what women wanted,
which was absolutely wrong.
which was completely
which
wrong.
we should never do that.
We should never try that shit on our
Okay,
own.
I get it.
If we're gonna do an episode like that, we should always have like an expert, which would be a woman.
That makes sense.
You know,
I thought you were that expert, but
I'm not. I'm not at all.
Obviously, I'm not. Okay.
Neither one of us are. No man is. You know what I'm saying? so that next episode is gonna be the women takeover, which is gonna pretty much coincide with our What Women Want episode. So tune in for that. And tonight, let's do some catching up.
Let's
You
do
know?
it. Let's do it. First of all, before we catch up, I just
Uh-huh.
like to shout out to Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
We decided we decided to drink
It's the Rock.
a drink by Jay-Z.
Throw the diamonds up.
It's his company. It's called. I'm gonna let you say.
You shouldn't have did that.
No,
That's fucked up.
you need to go
That's
ahead-
fucked.
you
I'm
need to go
okay.
ahead
I'm
and say
gonna give it a shot.
I'm gonna say it wrong.
I'm gonna give it a shot. It's Duce.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a Duce.
Okay. True. Because
That's
I
good.
almost called it something else.
Me too.
And cause I'm gonna just say what I was gonna call it.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna call it Dussy.
And then it was gonna be the wrong thing.
That was definitely gonna be the wrong thing. Because that's really too close to the word that's.
I don't think that's what he meant it to
I don't.
be.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But let me tell you something. He might have. He could be saying it wrong. Because I feel like it could be like a French word, maybe.
I think he tried to be French.
Maybe.
You know how black people
Maybe-
try to be French and name their kids
Niggas try to do extra
French
shit with
names
language. You know what I'm
sometimes.
saying? Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
it's not really a French name.
Yeah. When your son's name is Jamariquis or some shit,
When your daughter's name is Bouthade,
or I'm unique.
Bouthé, but it really spells butthead. Like that's something different. I'm just gonna let you guys know that's not
Yeah.
French.
Yeah, no, not French at all. So this shit is really good. It tastes wonderful.
I like it.
I like it a lot, actually.
It's not
This is
bad.
our first time. I don't. It's my first time.
It's my first time
Your
ever
first
drinking
time?
this.
Okay.
Yeah. No. lie.
So really good, pretty smooth. Like not bad. Like real talk. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, for sure,
Yes.
for sure. Let's take a drink. Dead air. Yeah.
you gotta have that. You gotta have that ad at the end.
Oh, remember what we talked about the last episode? The mukbang and the ASMR.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start my shit, bro. I said this the last
You
episode.
were serious about
I'm
it.
dead serious, bro. I'm gonna start my shit. I'm gonna be eating all kind of shit on.
You shouldn't do that. I've heard you eat.
Yeah,
Really-
yeah,
You
yeah.
really
But
shouldn't.
there's someone out there is not just someone. There is some people out there that will love to hear me
Well, at
eat
the same
food.
time, there
on the
are
mic.
many people that will probably riot in the streets if they hear you.
Is that bad? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
You
guys.
should.
I mean,
I'm trying to help you.
I'm trying to help me. I'm trying to. You know what? No, I'm trying to help the people that are feeling that they're missing out on Brian eating something on
But they're not.
on the microphone.
They are not.
They're missing it out, bro. And I'm gonna do my ASMR shit. I'm gonna get on there and whisper talk to all these motherfuckers.
Don't do that.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Don't
That's the best thing. I love that
You
shit. That
should
shit's
not
fucking hilarious.
ever
That
in your
shit's
life
hilarious.
try that shit.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You're gonna listen to it too, nigga.
I'm
Don't.
gonna manage you, so if you make money, I get some. I get a cut.
No, you don't believe in me, so we're not.
I don't believe in you, but if you make money, I just need a cut. That's all I need to know.
I just want everyone out there to understand that I'm really gonna try that shit at least once.
I believe him.
I'm gonna get on
try it.
YouTube, bro, and do that shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna just have the camera set up for like 5 hours. I'm gonna just do that shit live.
We
I'm
should
gonna
do a
just
challenge
I'm
to
gonna
see
just-
who gets the most.
You want to do it?
That would be fun.
You want to do the challenge?
I mean, I don't like it, but
I
I'll do
mean,
it.
you're a little prettier than me, but you got weird forehead wrinkles.
You know
so
what?
I don't know.
You know what? That's true. That's true. But
You just got more muscle.
but my voice is much more sensual.
I can make my voice better than that.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
I can't pronounce my T's
You can't.
like you can.
Nah.
This is weird.
We sound like Batman.
Yeah. Different versions of Batman. That's weird.
Okay. Anyway.
All right, so
Um,
back to reality.
Yes.
So do you have anything going on with you right now?
I don't have anything going on with me, but I know Bakersfield suffered a loss recently.
Yes.
I don't know if you know about that, but if you've heard of Django, I'm not talking about the movie.
Right.
Jamie Foxx, no, I'm not talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
There was a police dog that was
Right.
recently killed in an active
The line of
crime
duty.
scene in the line of duty.
Right. Gotcha.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a car theft, if I'm correct.
Mind you, I haven't heard anything about this. I have no idea.
So
I heard about
there's-
the dog, like the police dog dying, but I didn't know what it
his name is
entailed
Django.
or what this. No, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know his name.
Because I asked you about it, and you said it was a movie, and I
I
get
thought
it.
you were talking about the movie,
That-
like Jamie Foxx.
That would
and
have
all that.
been my
Yeah.
initial thoughts also.
I had no idea.
But no, he was actually killed in the line of duty.
Uh-huh.
It was a car theft, and I guess the thief shot him.
Oh wow.
And it's been everywhere.
That's terrible.
It's been everywhere,
That's
and
terrible.
everyone's been reaching out and
So.
raising money for this dog. And
Oh man. Okay.
I get it. He first of all, he is an officer of the law.
Yeah.
I get that.
So-
But I'm gonna let you go in first because
So yes,
I have,
please let me
Go
do
ahead.
this first.
Go ahead.
So okay, I understand the whole situation about the dog losing his life.
Mhm.
Okay, I get it. It's a terrible thing. I love dogs.
Yes.
So
Wait
just
a minute.
like
Wait.
no weird shit,
Wait.
nigga. No weird shit.
Wait.
No weird shit. I love dogs.
I'm not saying you want a dog to die. I'm just saying I didn't know you loved.
No, I love dogs. I love dogs.
Okay.
But I don't
Okay.
like little dogs. Them like chihuahuas and the pomegranates and shit. I don't really like them motherfuckers.
Pomegranate is a fruit. First
That's
of
a
all.
fruit.
I'm just gonna let you know that's a fruit.
David,
If you see a
I
pomegranate,
don't need you correcting me, David.
if you
All
see a
right?
pomegranate dog,
But what are they called?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say it because you already fucked it up.
What
I'm gonna let it go.
David, you know what they're called. You're white. What are they called?
Pomeranian.
Pomeranians.
You a
A
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian, not a pomegranate.
Whatever. Same shit.
Okay.
Same fucking thing. little dogs I don't really like that much
Gotcha.
because they yap and they're to me they're not really useful for anything. They're just little
They're
fucking
loud.
fur balls.
Just
They're just
loud.
loud. Okay.
Mhm.
Big dogs, German Shepherds, fucking Saint
So
Bernards.
when you go in someone's yard and pet their pet,
No, I don't do that. I don't. No. If there's a dog there that I don't know, if I don't know your dog, I don't give a fuck how much I love dogs. If I don't know your dog, I'm not fucking with you. Especially if that motherfucker's looks like a fucking werewolf. I'm not fucking with that shit. If you don't bite, he's snarling and getting all crazy. I'm not fucking with
You're
you.
not going over there.
No. I'm not crossing your fucking threshold. That's private property. That dog has every right to
I'm
kill
going
me
to-
after that.
I'm gonna buy a dog. I'm gonna raise it. I'm gonna train it to just growl at you, right?
We'll never hang out.
No, listen. But that's gonna be his greeting. Like, I'm just gonna train. That's his greeting. He's
But
not
his greeting is
love
going to
you.
cause us to not be around each other. Because his greeting is going to, I'm like, yeah, what's
He's
up,
gonna be
man?
drooling
What's
and
up?
foaming at the mouth and everything.
I'm like,
He's-
oh, all right, bye. I'm leaving. So, but my whole thing is, I like dogs or whatever,
Mhm.
but my whole thing is like this. All this media like coverage about him being killed and all that stuff, and it's our town, and I get it, you know,
Right,
all that.
right.
We don't have a whole lot of that kind of shit going on.
Yeah.
But, and I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for this, but it's a dog. It's sad. It's sad that the dog died. But for all of this, but there's people that get killed in our city. There's children that are dying from starvation. Like there's homeless people. There's all kinds of shit that's happening that doesn't get nowhere near the amount of coverage
The notoriety.
or the
as this
notoriety
dog. Yes.
as this dog is
Yeah.
getting right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I agree with you.
we deal with shit on a regular basis where the police are involved in this, the police are involved in that. People are being shot and killed in neighborhoods all over our city. And the dog is getting more publicity and more coverage and more love and caring and admiration than our people that are in our city.
And that's my problem with it.
and-
I don't understand
Yeah.
how public and how much notoriety this dog is getting compared to the suffering that the people
Right.
are going through.
People, yes. Like living human beings are suffering daily.
Yeah.
And this one incident, and again, not to take away from the
You
dog.
can't. It's an
being
officer.
killed,
It's a police
and
officer.
it's a police.
I get that.
So
Yeah,
okay.
no, say what you think. This is what we're about.
So the police officer thing that they're pushing so much, it's a dog.
Yes.
Like it's a service dog. If you want to be technical, if you really want to be technical, it's a service dog. It's to me, a service dog is no different than like a blind person's dog, or like a what do they have now? Like they have the little like you like.
but it's risking his life on a daily basis.
Yes, but listen, you have that that emotional dog that you can go into any store with or whatever.
Right, and anybody can sign up for that.
You can sign up any dog for that.
Yeah.
Like a Chihuahua can be a little fucking personal, emotional dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my problem is, yes, that dog is putting its life on the line, but that dog didn't have no choice in putting his life on the line. The dog was
Trained to do that.
Bred
to do that.
Is bred to be a part of that kind of shit. So the dog didn't choose. A police officer, a human police officer, chooses to be a police officer. They put the effort in, they put the time in to become a police officer. That dog doesn't do that. That dog is made to do that. So it's a service dog. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So it's sad that the dog died, but is it really like worth all of this, all of the publicity, all of the news, all of the Instagram posts and Facebook and Twitter and like all the?
I'm gonna tell you my only issue with the whole thing. Because I get it. People love their dogs, and I understand that. And for me, as far as it's concerned, it's an officer. Officer. I get it. They bred it. Like I know what you're saying. You make perfect sense. My only issue with all of this is the same people that are pouring their hearts out for this dog are the same people, and I'm not saying everybody because I would be wrong in grouping a whole bunch of people together. I'm not doing that.
Right.
But there are some people that are more concerned with this dog's life than the lives of the people that are being killed by cops for no reason. And that is my only issue with it. That is my only issue.
Oh, okay.
Because
that's a whole nother angle, yeah.
People are being killed for no reason, and I'm not saying no reason. I'm saying they're being arrested for drug use or drug trafficking or whatever, but those are not reasons to kill these people.
There's no reason for even if you're doing any criminal activity, there is no reason
unless you're threatening the life
a police officer to kill you, unless you're threatening the police officer's life or the life of another person.
Yes.
There's no reason for
and
that.
That's my point. So that's my only problem with this whole thing and how it's being publicized and how everybody's reaching out and how everybody cares.
So let's jump ship a little bit.
Okay.
So now we kind of had a little spin about the little dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now let's go into, from the last thing that I've seen was the shooting of the girl that had the knife.
Yeah.
And the police killed her.
Let's talk about
that. Okay, let's talk about that. So
I know people are gonna object to my.
So please forgive me, and I'm not even gonna try to say her name because I don't really remember the name, but I remember the situation. I know the case and
you
the
saw
situation.
the video.
Saw the video.
Me too.
The multiple angles and things like that.
Right.
So here's my take on that. And again, if we can pull up her name at some point, I will say her name because I want this to be known as a thing for her, because this could have been anyone's child. Mm-hmm. This could have been anyone's daughter, anyone's son, or anything like that. This could have been my own kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At any point.
Micaiah Bryant.
Her name was Micaiah Bryant. Okay, thank you. That's our producer. So you know, y'all. By the way, that's our producer. She's on everything. Micaiah Bryant. She was the one that called the police in the first place because she was getting jumped by these other girls or women or whatever ages or whatever they were, right? Now, when you're the police officer and you get that call, obviously your call is not, hey, this girl is getting jumped by some people. The call is going to be, there's a domestic dispute or domestic violence, something happening where you need to report there and either break some shit up, arrest some people, or you might have to get down and dirty. You might have to fight, okay? That's normally what domestic disputes end up being. Right. It's you're in there. It's normally would be like people fighting, and you got to break it up, or you might have to arrest someone or whatever. Okay, the police officer gets there, and from his body cam footage, and from other videos out there, it shows that there was a girl. No one knows names yet. Okay, there was a girl that had a knife, and she was stabbing at another girl against the car.
Yes. Okay?
Yeah. The police officer shoots this girl 4 or 5 times. Okay? Kills her. In the beginning, the whole ranting and raving that was going on by everyone, there was a lot of people that didn't know the full extent of what was going on.
Right.
They just heard about this another black person, girl, getting killed by the police, right? So then this uproar starts. Everyone starts, again with the same type of energy that was with George Floyd, that was with Breonna Taylor, okay?
Yep.
Same type of energy. But then it comes out that, and also, just to add this, because I don't want to be unclear on what I'm saying, the police officer, at one point after this shit happened, after he killed the girl, and there was people recording everything like that, he ends up saying, Blue Lives Matter. Okay? This was a thing.
He said that.
He said that. Okay? On camera. He said
I missed that part.
Okay. So then it became now it's for sure the police don't give a fuck about black people or any other races or whatever. It's only about Blue Lives Mattering and this and that. Which was kind of, as far as I know, which was kind of like a slap in the face of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Right. Because we've agreed with that.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, when people say stuff like that, they don't understand.
Right.
We understand that all lives matter.
Right. Yes.
But until Black Lives Matter to you,
not all lives are not going to
all lives do not matter.
Right. Exactly.
You don't understand that.
So, and then also, just to add to that, also, when you say Blue Lives Matter, you're a police officer. That's obviously regarding law enforcement.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's basically saying, like, a police officer's life matters as well as other lives that are out there. Or, in some people's eyes, could mean it matters more for some people, So, it comes out, the video and everything, and him saying what he said. The backlash from that is there's a lot of from our people, our culture,
Right.
a lot of us are divided when
Yeah.
it comes to that because it's, did he have to shoot that girl, or could he have done something else in the line of his duties to stop that situation from getting worse? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give my opinion first. Is that okay?
Please.
I'm gonna give mine first.
Please.
I honestly feel, and I'm probably gonna get some shit from other people out there too that may listen or whatever, but I feel like the officer was justified in that shooting.
What's funny is I feel the same way, and I didn't. And
So-
I'm gonna say this is raw and live. I didn't know that's what was gonna be your stance.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
Because we mentioned we may talk about this, but we don't ever go over what we feel about the situation.
Right, yes.
Because we want it to be live on air.
Yes, yes.
So I didn't know that was gonna be your stance.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So I'm gonna explain why I believe that. So I believe that he was justified in the shooting because there's a couple of reasons. One, I was in the police academy until I got injured. Okay, the training that goes into that, especially when you're dealing with using your lethal force, which would be your pistol or your firearm, whatever that is, you're trained to eliminate the threat.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that threat could be on from someone threatening yourself, the life of you, or the life of someone else. Okay, that's where the protect and serve comes in. Okay, the police officer is supposed to protect the public and serve the people. Okay, if being a police officer, if you see someone causing bodily harm that could result in their death or great bodily harm, then you have to assert yourself and put yourself in the situation to stop that threat.
Right.
Okay. The officer, again, I don't know his belief, that officer's thought process or whatever, but just from as far as I was a month and a half away from graduating to become a police officer. So from the training all the way up until that point that I ended up failing out because I got hurt, you're trained in the gun aspect of it to eliminate the threat. So the officer shows up. He doesn't know names. He doesn't know who's doing what. The initial call was from the girl that was killed.
But he doesn't know who that is.
He doesn't know who that is.
He just sees the situation.
He just gets there. He sees a girl with a knife. Not a butter knife, not a spoon, not a fork, not no bullshit. He sees her with a kitchen knife, like a steak knife or like a butcher knife kind
We
of
gotta
thing.
mention at the same time he also ordered, "Hey, stop." You can hear it on the
Yes,
video. Hey,
yes.
stop.
He gave the verbal command for her to stop. She does not stop.
She does not comply.
She continues to go at the girl with the knife. Okay? He doesn't know that that was the girl that called the police. And the other girl was the aggressor.
Yes.
No one knew that in the beginning of the shit. Okay? So he orders her to stop. She does not. She continues with the knife. Okay? He pulls out his gun and he shoots. I've heard people say, well, he could have just shot her one time. He could have just shot to a warning shot, or he could have shot her in the leg, or he could have shot her in the arm, or whatever. I want people to understand when you're under pressure, you're under duress, your adrenaline is pumping, your heart's beating super fast. You only have seconds
to make a decision.
Exactly. You have seconds to make a decision that's going to change someone's life forever. Yours, theirs, and people around. You're going to change everyone's life in seconds. He pulls his gun, sees the girl still trying to stab the other girl. Okay? He shoots and kills her. He shoots her 4 to 5 times, is what I've seen, and also what I've heard. I don't believe he was wrong for that. I believe that people are going to say all police are going to be a certain way. They're all going to act a certain way. They're going to be a certain way. After that situation happened, after he shot and killed her, okay, his comment his comment was 1,000,000,000% wrong.
Yes.
1,000,000,000%.
I didn't even know that part, and that's what I'm gonna say. When I'm thinking about what my response would be to what went on,
right,
that would be my response. I didn't know he said that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So it's very hard when you say something like that, and you're the police officer that this just happened with.
Now you're questioning what your mentality was.
Exactly.
When you did it.
Yes. So now that's gonna come into question.
Yeah.
So it's no longer gonna be, oh well, he had to do what he had to do because that girl had a knife and blah blah blah.
Right.
If he would have never said that, that probably would be the case.
Yeah.
But because he said that, now it's what is your mental state when you got out of that car? You see these two black people fighting. There's a bunch of black people around because you're in like a black neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? What is your thoughts? You don't give a fuck and you're just gonna shoot regardless? Could you have done something else to stop that?
See, and that's where the question comes in, because I have family that are involved in being police officers or higher. I kind of understand. So I didn't know that was going to be your stance on the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you this: I had a conversation with my mom. I told her that was my stance. I'm just like, if I'm a police officer and I see someone threatening someone else's life. That's my same response.
Right.
The problem that everyone sees and that they're not able to necessarily communicate what their issue is if that was a white person,
would you have done
that
the same
be the
thing?
same response?
Yes.
And I get that.
Yeah, because you're gonna ask that question based, especially a person of color or a different race or whatever. You're gonna ask those questions because of everything that has been happening.
Right.
Okay, you're gonna ask that.
Exactly.
But let's take it into a situation like this. Let's say
I'm just gonna say. Let me just say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I told my mom, I was like, I don't care, white, brown, black, red. If that was a person doing the same thing, I would have fired.
Right. Because you're trying to protect that person.
My mom told me
that's
this,
getting stabbed.
That's you though. That's not everybody.
Right.
And she's right.
Because so she's 100% correct, because in every situation, what I may react to it a certain way will be different than your reaction. Will be different from Dave's
and then
reaction.
your reasons for reacting that way are different.
And your reasoning for acting is different. Yeah. So in my mind, in my whole world, if I would have got out of that car, mind you, no one that's on this podcast is police trained.
Nope.
We're not police officers. Nope. No, you should know that by now because we've said a lot of shit. but if I was a police officer, just me being who I am, if I pull up to a scene that all the information that I have is that there was a domestic dispute happening or domestic violence, something is going on domestically in this neighborhood.
Right.
I pull up, soon as I am able to look at what's going on, I see a woman or girl, whatever, trying to stab another girl or woman, whatever, in the proximity of you're too far away for me to even know anything that's going on. I don't know nothing.
Right.
I get out of my squad car.
And you ignore warnings to stop.
And you ignore my verbal calling to you to put down the weapon, stop doing what you're doing, all that. I'm a police officer. My job is to give you this warning first. That's my job. That's a part of our policies and procedures. Yep. I'm going to do that. You don't listen. I pull out my gun because to me, it looks like you're about to kill this other person. And you have a knife in your hand.
You can't let that happen in your presence because that's not
can't, exactly. Yeah. I cannot let that happen. I cannot let you die or be killed in front of me when I could stop it. I cannot do that as a police officer. I'm a sworn officer, and I'm sworn to protect and serve my community. So now let's take it a little bit different, a little bit further. We're getting into some shit right now.
Yeah,
this is some shit.
Getting serious.
Let's check this out. So let's say he pulled up, and he didn't shoot that girl. He didn't. He waited. Because the people are going to be like, well, why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do that? Why didn't he use his taser? Why didn't he use his pepper spray?
He already had his gun pulled.
So here's the thing, though. When you get out, your first reaction, you see this person with a knife. You're trained to eliminate the threat.
Yes.
Okay? If you pull your taser out, there's people out there that can be tased and it does nothing to them.
I've seen them, and they're
There's
on drugs.
hundreds and hundreds of videos out there
Yeah.
where, and also, even if you hit the taser and they're on drugs, it could not do shit. Let's say, for instance, that girl didn't do drugs. Let's say there was nothing. You pull your taser, you shoot, you miss. You have to have both of those taser lines connected to that person for it to work.
Yeah.
You shoot that shit from the distance he was at, a taser would not have worked at all. Yeah. Not even close. Okay? You shoot that taser, you miss. And then that other girl gets stabbed anyway. You pull out your pepper spray. You pepper spray her because you're able to get up close enough to where you pepper spray her, right?
She still has a knife.
And she has a knife. A knife is a proximity weapon.
Yeah.
You can't kill no one with a knife unless you're deadly at throwing them shits. You can't kill nobody with a knife if they're not close enough for you to stab them.
Yeah.
But from the videos, she was right up on that girl, and that girl was against that car.
Yes.
Okay? So that proximity with that knife, you get pepper sprayed, you're still going to be able to fucking swing that knife to kill, right? Now, let's say that guy, the police officer, he gets out of his car, he yells, "Stop, put the knife down, lower your weapon," or whatever the verbiage is, right? Let's say she does that. She puts the knife down. If he shoots her then, now we have an actual real life, like George Floyd type shit situation. Breonna Taylor type shit situation. That's when that becomes that. But as long as she's in the action of, from what your training, your perception of what's going on, she's in the act of trying to murder this person, you have every right to protect her. So you shoot. Lethal force.
I agree with you. And we will, like you said, we will probably receive a lot of backlash.
We might. And I'm ready for that. I got time. I got the weekends off nowadays. I got time.
It's training. It's what you're trained to do as a police officer.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with that. It's the killings that are unnecessary.
Yes. When you have things that are not even questionable, like in this situation, it could be questionable as to the motive, what his reasons.
He should have said
shit.
Blue Lives Matter after that.
That shit should have never came out of his mouth.
Never came out.
Because that's going to show that he's insensitive to the plight of that situation.
Right.
And that's something you can't do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the people that are around, you have to understand the verdict for Derrick Chauvin just came out recently, and then that happens, and it's like, damn, like people that don't know the exact situation are gonna ride with the tide.
People
you know what I'm saying?
Kill. That's all it looks like.
It just looks like another nigga in the street that got murdered. That's what it looks like. But if you know the facts and the details of it, then it's like, okay, there's still gonna be anytime. Okay, let me tell you something. This is again probably gonna get me some shit. Anytime a person of color is killed by the police officers that are out here in our nation, there's always going to be, no matter what they've done or what they're doing or what is going on, there's always going to be that you didn't have to kill that person. You didn't have to shoot him.
There's going to be questions, as there should at this point with everything going on.
Yes.
It should be.
But the thing is,
disagree with
the thing is that police officers nowadays are so, at least some of the ones that I know, they're so scared to do their job that they would be willing to not do their job, and then it creates crime. Because the criminals are going to be like, yeah, everybody take a video of the cops doing bad shit. But the other 90-some% of police officers that are actually good, and that don't put up with that shit, they're getting a bad rap too because of the bad ones that you see on the news and that you see doing shit.
And I'm going to tell you this. So here's the issue, really. If you're a good cop, you know bad cops because they do.
Right.
Because it's a brotherhood. It's almost like being another gang.
Right. Yeah.
If you know
the biggest gang in the world,
if you know bad cops, you need to let people know.
So the thing is,
you're also playing a part in this when you know there's bad cops out there and you know who they are, but you're saying nothing about it.
If you're a good cop, with quotes by that, and you know that bad cops are doing what they're doing, you're innately a bad cop,
right?
Because you're not stopping or letting the proper, IA with internal affairs.
Yeah.
You're not doing what you're supposed to do to get that person.
You need to let somebody know.
You need to let someone know for them to not be doing what they're fucking doing because they're getting away with literal murder most of the time. You know what I'm saying? But for the good cops that are out there trying to protect and serve and doing the shit they're supposed to do, they're so worried about, well, if I do this, if I don't do this, if I do this, then someone's gonna be, I'm gonna have to go to court for some shit, or I'm gonna get arrested, or I could lose my job just by doing my job. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
And that sucks.
But that's everybody's fault.
That's
everyone's
fault.
That is on everybody because
That is.
you need to point out the bad cops so this is not happening anymore.
Yeah, amen. Yeah.
People don't need to die unnecessarily.
Yeah.
You need to do your part in preventing that. If you're trying to really protect and serve, you need to protect and serve everybody from everybody.
Yes.
And that's including your fellow cops if you know they're not doing what they're
Exactly. Because you're sworn to uphold the law.
Yeah.
And that goes for everyone. It's not just when it's convenient for you to. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
And another thing too is like when you have a police officer that, is doing their job and then something happens and it's like it's a situation, like it's violence or whatever, and you have to go hands on. If there's a person committing a crime that requires you to go hands on, go hands on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this straight up: if you're fighting with the police and you've done wrong, like you've done the crime,
stupid.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna
First
get
of all-
fucked up.
First of all, and this is why I was explaining to my girl the other day that police are trained to preserve their lives first, and then everyone else is second.
Right.
So that means if it's a one-on-one, it's never going to be a one-on-one.
Right.
They're calling backup.
Yes.
There's 6 cars that show up because there was an incident that happened near her school, and she was like, "There's one person, but there was 6 cars." I'm like, "Yes, that's what they're trained to do."
Yes.
No one person is going to be hurt because if that one person is being overtaken, there are 6, 7, 8 because they have partners. Other cops there to help them out.
Right.
They're not going to let that person get hurt.
Exactly. Yeah.
On the job.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
and that's the thing.
How
a lot of people like you get pulled over or you get a situation that happens and the police are involved and then you're like, well, why does it take 3 or 4 of you guys to do because they don't know. People always act like the police are supposed to be like psychic. Yeah. Like they're supposed to know what they're walking into in every situation. You don't know. Me being a person, if I walk into a room with a bunch of people, I don't know what those people are thinking or if they have any weapons or drugs or I don't know what the fuck's going on in here. So a police officer, he's pulling someone over or he's involved in a situation where there's a crime going on. Like he doesn't know this traffic stop could be his last traffic stop. Yeah. He could be shot in the face for nothing because this motherfucker didn't want to get a ticket. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And somebody told this to me, and it kind of like opened my eyes. It kind of blew me away when I heard the shit. He told me, he said, most police officers deal with the public on their worst day. Like when you get pulled over by a police officer and all you were doing was checking the time on your phone, but you had your phone in your hand or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you hear that siren. What happens if you just got laid off from your job? What happens if you just found out a family member passed away, or your wife or your husband or somebody was cheating on you? Like, you never know what could be happening in that person's life, but they got a pistol right here. They got a knife in their pocket or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You never know what could be going on in someone's mind. And then all of a sudden, because you were that police officer because they ran that stop sign, or they ran that red light, or they illegal lane change or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And you happen to be that cop that pulls them over and oh shit. And then you fucking die because you were being nice.
You weren't prepared.
You weren't prepared and you were trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying?
And this is coming, I'm just going to say this to the public. This is coming from 2 people. I have been pulled over wrongly for no reason. No. Yes. We both have been pulled over together.
I was with you when we got pulled over. It was nighttime and they pulled you over for your tents in your window.
No reason.
Yes.
So it's not coming from two people that don't understand that, police can be wrong and aggressive and the night that we got pulled over, luckily they weren't aggressive.
Right.
I've been pulled over for no reason. I'm coming from the gym because I'm wearing a cutoff and a hat. Bruh. They were aggressive with me. And I'm like, man, I just came from the gym. I don't wear this normally. This is not my out day wear where I just run around and cut off and stuff. I came from the gym. I was just working out.
Yeah. Bruh, so, I got pulled over with my girl, bruh. Me and Steph, we got pulled over. And the first thing that fucking Starship Trooper ass motherfucker did, he walked up to the fucking car and was like, "Ma'am, are you okay?"
Yeah, like you
because she's white.
Yeah,
I'm driving.
Yeah.
If anything, she kidnapped me. You know what I'm saying?
She's holding a gun to me.
She got the gun in her purse right now. You don't even know. She just got done robbing the Bank of America down the street.
Yeah.
But you own me.
No, I'm saying that to say this is not coming from people who have not been wrongly accused. Man. We've been pulled over. Yeah. It's just we're looking at the situation from our objective and trying to look at the whole point.
Let me tell you too. Also, and a lot of this has to do with race for sure because we're both black. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you, I know some of my hood white friends have been fucked with by the police for no reason. But it's they see them as like some sort of like different type of person. Yeah. It's not, you're white, so you should be fine. It's not that. It's like their way of life or their attitude or the way they speak or whatever may rub them the wrong way. It's different. So then they're like, then we'll lump you into this group of people also. Yeah. So now we're gonna fuck you over, even though you're the same color as me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or not me as in me, but me as in if I was a white dude.
Demographic. It's demographic of people.
It's race. It's what is it? Class?
Yeah, class.
Class is a major. It's a really big part of that, bro. Mm-hmm. Because even like I know cats like that got money, bread, and they've never seen a police officer unless they're driving down the street somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like they've never been pulled over, or they've never. But it'd be class, but then it's also some of their race because I know some pretty well off black folks
that been pulled over.
Pulled over many times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandmother used to get pulled over. Like, what? You're pulling over? I mean, she was probably breaking the law because she was probably speeding.
Okay, so that,
you know what I'm saying? That's fair. That's fair. But then, like, they would say I used to be in the car with her when I was young, and I would see things and be like, wow, why did he pull you over? Like, why did he say all that stuff to you? Like, that was disrespectful type shit, you know? Mm-hmm. And I can't say shit because I'm a kid, whatever. But it was, now that I'm older and I've seen that shit happen to me, I've been a part of situations where it's like, I'm literally not doing anything wrong.
Yes.
All my shit's up to date. When they run your shit, let me tell you, for those of you who don't know out there, when you get pulled over, the police officer has already ran your fucking license plate. Yep. They already know who the fuck you are when they pull your ass over. They know all your shit. Your address, your name, they know everything. All that other shit that they do when they pull you over, that's a formality. They're going to get your shit and they're going to check your shit for warrants and shit after that because they want to make sure that whoever's the car...
match up with the car.
Right. Yes. They're going to match you up with that car.
Correct.
And then they're going to run you for warrants or, any type of criminal history and things like that. But just so you guys know, when you get pulled over, they've already ran your fucking plates. So that's the thing. And I've had my shit perfect. Mind you, I've had my shit fucked up back in the day. I had expired tags, suspended license.
You did?
Nigga shit. You know me. You know me. I've had all kinds of shit happen.
So have I. I'm not gonna lie.
And I've been pulled over, and I tried the whole, what'd you pull me over for? Like that kind of shit. And they're not stupid. They know. You know what I'm saying? They understand. So it's just you gotta be aware of one. You have to be aware of your rights, and this goes for every race, creed, color, sex, whatever the fuck. You gotta know your fucking rights. If you don't know your rights, that's when you can get taken advantage of. Straight up. 2. This is gonna give me some backlash. Don't be stupid. Know your rights, but don't be combative. Don't be combative. I have to tell my kids this, like my son.
Well, we all do. Being black, you have to have these conversations.
Don't be combative because no matter what at fault that person may be for pulling you over or the shit they're doing or whatever the fuck it is, don't be combative because at the end of the day, you can die. You can get killed for some dumbass shit because I know my rights and I'm gonna resist arrest and I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that.
What you're talking about is something that's taught to every black kid.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know, a lot of people don't know that.
I know some white cats that have taught that shit too.
Really?
I do.
I don't know
because again, that's that class.
No.
That's that
and
class.
and you might be right.
Yeah.
I don't know any. I know.
I know like five.
I don't have to come to you to ask if you were ever taught that. I know for a fact.
Yeah. And I do. That's funny you say that because there's a couple of some of my white friends that I have that like they had no idea of those conversations.
Oh yeah, I've had
because we don't see color. We don't see but it's like you have to though. Like you have to understand the dynamics between color. You have to understand that.
How do you know when to go at a stoplight if you don't see color? You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. You see color.
I can't believe you just said that.
You see color. You may not.
No, nigga.
No, but it's the truth, right? That's the truth.
Oh God.
Unless if you don't really see color, you don't know when to go at a stoplight.
True.
That's the truth.
I understand. I get what you're saying.
But at the same time,
yeah,
you may not see a difference in color. Like that doesn't mean anything to you as far as who that person is,
right? What their race is.
That's different.
This nigga's drinking a Truly.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Fucking Dave.
Look,
fucking Dave is drinking a Truly, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm about to re-up on this.
No, nigga, we blasting you out real quick.
Douce.
Yeah, we about to re-up.
I'm about to re-up on this Douce.
So look, everybody. I know we kind of got a little serious right there, and it's tough in our world that we're living in right now, and with all the shit that's going on everywhere, especially in our hometown, especially in our nation right now. It's rough, and and I just want you guys to know we're here for you.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
And we just want to shed some light. You know what I mean? Like, we all have our opinions. I don't disagree with anyone's opinion. I know people feel a different way.
I wish Dave would have been here to give his opinion, but he's been gone for most of the goddamn episode.
I thought that was not my part. I was supposed to...
It wasn't, but we were going to include you any fucking way.
Oh,
Dave,
I don't know.
Charlie, you're
going to be wrong.
Thanks for the heads up.
No matter what.
You should have just started talking.
Exactly.
Any other time, we can't get you to shut the fuck up.
I'm here. So
what do you think about the cops? See you later.
So are you ready? Are you ready for it? All right.
Let's go.
Full disclaimer.
Disclosure?
Full disclosure. You gotta have my whole statement.
Or no statement.
Or no statement. Right. Exactly.
Gotcha.
With that said,
you don't have to yell.
I know. I'm just getting into it. Just let me ease into that.
Okay, I got it.
He's a little tipsy.
Yeah. This truly.
This truly got him truly fucked up.
That's the tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
Shout out to Truly.
Shout out to Truly. And Jaeger.
Fuck you.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
You want some Jaeger?
That's what I'm saying. With that said, I don't necessarily side with the cops or against the cops. I think it's very
middle groundish,
dependent on the situation.
Right.
What I have a problem with is all of the reporting and all of the media and everything. How they twist and turn it.
No,
because there's such a problem with, he did this, he did that. Everybody's got their own agenda, you know? What I have a major problem with is the fact that you hardly ever get the real story. If ever.
Right.
That's the problem. Without the real story, how can you come up with your own opinion?
Right.
On who you side with.
And here's the thing I gotta add.
That's the mess.
Do you know social media
huge
only gives you what you're used
like
to
what you're leaning towards.
Oh, for sure.
So it doesn't matter what side, if you're left or you're right.
Yeah.
You don't ever hear the other side.
Everything you receive is tailored to your opinion already.
Exactly.
So whatever way you're leaning, they just push you over the edge.
And
I'm
that's the worst part.
Oh, here's the
That's the worst part. So if you fall for that,
Dave coming in with the clutch.
No, that's real. Like, and I just wanted to throw that out there. If people,
here's another thing, really quick. I'm gonna end. I would like to, if we can, end this with this. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get into this game here in a minute, but I'm gonna throw my opinion out here one last time. So, here's the thing. The media is going to to make things look a certain way on either side, depending on, you know, who you agree
Who's
with
gonna get
more.
the most ratings?
Because I kind of feel like if you watch a lot of Fox News, then you're probably gonna lean more towards like the police and like their side of it, and there's criminals everywhere, and everyone needs to be policed, right?
For sure.
But then if you watch a lot of CNN, you're probably gonna lean more towards police brutality, police reform, and all that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there has to become some sort of middle ground where it's not about everyone's opinion
it's
or
about
a side.
Everybody.
We have to come together as a community, as a nation, to make things better.
For real.
You know, criminals are gonna be criminals. Criminals don't care about race or gun control or whatever the fuck is going on in the news. They don't care. They're criminals. Yeah. They're gonna do whatever they do to be criminal. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The police are supposed to protect and serve and to help their communities and be a part of the change, not the problem, regardless of what's going on the news.
Yep. So,
as a people, we need to come together. As a community, we need to come together, and we need to, I don't know, maybe be more.
There just needs to be more conversation overall.
Yes, conversation, education.
We need to demand transparency.
Yeah. Yes. And another
because
thing
you
too,
you gotta watch both newses. You gotta watch everything.
Newses.
Both
you gotta watch both newses.
Plural.
Dave.
You gotta watch everything that's out there and come up with your own answer.
Your opinion.
Your own opinion.
But there has to be
because you're not being
conversation on both sides.
Exactly. You're not being fed the true information. You're being fed super
what is going
curated
to sell
information.
Ratings, what is going to sell newspapers, that is what you're being fed. You're not
exactly.
No one really buys newspapers.
Exactly.
So
shit. Some people buy newspapers.
There
no, I mean, yes.
Hey, if they were buying it, shit
they're
would be
all
out there.
60 and plus. You're right.
Yeah. Hey, they buy newspapers and the osteoporosis medication. They're buying all that shit. And Copperfit.
They're
buying
Brett Favre in them.
All the
Favre and Terry Rice in them.
All the copper bracelets.
Yeah, they got
our producer has something to say. She wants to.
No, my biggest quote that I've always lived by is believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see, unless it stands with your own reasoning and your own common sense.
Hey, damn! Y'all hear that? Ooh, she spent that.
When are we gonna have her on the show? She sounds like she actually makes some sense.
When the Women Takeover show, she's gonna be on. Yeah,
it's coming. It's
coming soon.
So I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna let you handle
Sneak
that.
peek.
No, you're gonna be here. I'm not gonna do that shit.
I gotta be here at the same time.
You have to be here.
Oh,
we can't do the show without you. What the fuck?
Show.
You are half of the host.
Yes, you're the other half of host.
You might be doing a lot of listening.
I didn't know we were Siamese twins or nothing like that, but I guess.
But real talk, I'm gonna say this real quick. So I've seen a lot of videos with the police stuff that's happening. You only ever on either side, you only ever get that person's point of view from that side.
For sure.
So with the police brutality, I always watch videos and then I go and look for other angles or other
piece it together.
Because you can't go off of just what you've seen for that first time.
Right.
Our producer said it correctly for sure. Like you can only believe half of what you actually see because there could be something that happened before what you're seeing happen. You know what I'm saying? Which caused that shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? So what you're saying is police brutality. You see the police beating up this dude. You don't know that this motherfucker was pulling one of their guns out their fucking holster. Or you don't know what's going
wearing
on.
them out.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Yeah.
He could have been whooping that motherfucker's ass.
No police is gonna stand there and get their ass whooped.
You're not going to get your ass whooped. You're going to pull that pistol.
Yeah.
You're going to pull that pistol. And because that taser, you might not even... Your last hope is, I got to shoot this motherfucker or he's going to kill me.
I've seen many videos where that taser don't do shit.
Didn't do a goddamn thing.
They pull it out like, what are you doing?
I seen this one, bro, where this thing got tased and he had a beer in his hand, and he just... He did this. They tased him. He kept the beer in his hand, and he wasn't even shaking or nothing. He was just standing there like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. They maced his ass. You know what this nigga did? He poured the fucking beer on his face to wash off the fucking...
And kept drinking.
And then kept drinking the rest of the shit that he had in his mud. Shit. In a bar. Like, he wasn't outside. He was in the bar chilling. So yeah, all of that everyone always says, why didn't you use a taser? Why didn't you use the mace or whatever? A lot of times that shit don't work.
It don't.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, please give us your opinion. Let us know how you guys think and feel about this kind of stuff.
Because we do want to.
Because we can talk about this shit all night. Because I got stories. But
Man.
we're gonna take a quick little break, and once we come back, we're gonna hit this game up, Drunk Jeopardy. And Dave thinks that he might pull out the victory one time. Young Charlie Sheen.
I don't know about that.
AKA
We don't know what the
Kurt
questions are.
We shall see.
We don't know what the shit is. The
We
producer,
have no idea
look.
what this.
the producer and Dave are related, so we don't know if Dave and the producer they might be.
Sneak peek.
You know what I'm saying? They cheat.
Exclusive.
But yeah, we're gonna come back.
Was that an echo? What the fuck was that?
We're gonna go pay. We're gonna go pay the water bill real quick, and then we'll be right back, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.
All right.
I was about to derail everything. when you said the shit about the guy pouring the beer on his face out of the base, I'm saying, yeah.